So the NBA lottery just happened, and the Pelicans are number one. The Grizzlies are number two. The Knicks, who everybody thought might be number one, was number three. And number four was the Lakers with a 9% chance of doing it, but it was the lottery, and we were one of the sorry teams because we didn't make the playoffs. And I knew by this new system that they had where the top four losers all had a 14% chance, then the next one had the 12, and this, I said, oh, so tanking don't mean nothing now. And now more teams have a better chance. And as a lottery goes, so goes the victors, and some people are the losers. Guys like Phoenix, who ended up further, the Wizards ended up ninth, where you would think the Lakers would be picking. But that's the lottery. But the Lakers being fourth had everybody screaming the league is rigged, it's rigged, it's rigged. No, it's a lottery. And the first thing that I saw ESPN did was sent a reporter in with no phone. And he said, we go in, every team has a lawyer, a team representative, and a member of their back office who goes in and watches the lottery. And they watch the balls come out. The lottery already does happen. Then they put them in envelopes. They know what's going to happen. But when we talk about it being rigged, that's the silliest shit I ever heard. Let me tell you why. The rig shit started because the Knicks got Patrick Ewing in 1985. Yay, that's a rig. Well, when you consider Patrick never won a championship, how in the fuck was that? How the fuck was that rigged? Why would you rig? Let me tell you the 85 draft. Joe Dumars got drafted 18th. He won 2 championships. Chris Mullin got drafted 7th. Detlef Schrempf. Karl Malone went to the 13th pick. AC Green went to the Lakers. What's my point? Patrick was good in college. We knew he was going to be good in the pros. That was that 1 year. They won the lottery. That's what happened. Now, the next year, did they rig the lottery so Cleveland could get Brad Doherty, nigga? And Boston could be number 2, get Len Bias, and he died, nigga? Did they rig the lottery for that? Boston got lucky, won in the lottery off a trade, and got the number 2 in 86. Len Bias died. A lot of good. Did they rig the lottery for San Antonio so they could get David Robinson? Why? When the last time you watched the San Antonio game? When the last time you watched a Cleveland game with Brad Doherty, even though he was a Hall of Famer, All-Star? And don't tell me, why would they rig it for David Robinson? Because he was a transcendent player, and he ended up winning 2 damn championships. Scottie Pippen came out in that draft 5th to Seattle. Why would that? I'm sorry, y'all. I know rigging the draft, it don't make no sense. Look, they rigged the draft. So Phoenix could have Armin Gilliam at number 2, and to get him a chance to get who? Because you know Scotty went 5th, Kenny Smith went 6th, Kevin Johnson went behind Kenny Smith, Odin Polynice was 8, Derek McKee was 9, Horace Grant was 10 to Chicago, Reggie was 11 to Indiana, Muggsy went to the Bullets. Mark Jackson that went to the Knicks at 18. Reggie Lewis went to Boston at 22. Oh, and shouts out to my man Say Less Sports for that shit about Kevin Durant with the taco meat head. That's fucked up. What you did by my man Kevin Durant, but I can't remember if he had a taco meat head. Number one, my brother Town Business said Donald Sterling had proof that the lottery was rigged. Was it rigged when you got number one and got Danny Manning in 88? Go sit your old ass down. I don't listen to nothing that white supremacist liars say. 89, Sacramento. Did they rig it so they could get Purvis Ellison, who ended up being a fucking bum? 90. Did they rig it for the Nets so they could get Derek Coleman? I don't think they did. So Seattle could get Gary. So Denver could get Mahmoud. So Orlando could get Dennis Scott from 3D, was that Lethal Weapon, Georgia Tech. Y'all see how that worked? If they rigged the draft, right? They rigged the draft so the Charlotte Hornets could get Larry Johnson. He didn't stay. And New Jersey could get Kenny Anderson. He didn't turn out to be what we thought he was going to be. And then he didn't even start in New Jersey. He sat on the bench behind Mookie. So Sac City could get Billy O, and he never be as good as he was supposed to be. I just don't understand. If the draft rigged, y'all, what good is it doing to rig the goddamn... Okay, now I get what y'all saying. They rigged the 92 draft. So Orlando could get Shaq. But Orlando was the worst team. It was a team that won in the lottery. They just got lucky. Then Alonzo. And then the next year, they won again. Yep, they won again. They wanted to put Orlando with Chris Webber. But he didn't stay there. He didn't stay there. That's what a lottery is. Orlando didn't make the playoffs that year. Then I think that Orlando got that through a trade. Did they rig it so Milwaukee could get Glenn Robinson? Because if they rigged it right there, they rigged it so he could win to Indiana. Did they rig it so Golden State could draft Joe Smith? See, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Why are they rigging it for these certain teams? And he said, did they rig it so Philly could get Allen I? Why not Washington? Oh, we ain't have a draft pick that year. Did they rig it so San Antonio could get Tim Duncan? Now, the reason is that's the best one is because, let me tell you why. If you was going to rig the draft, right, why would you want San Antonio to get Tim Duncan in a market that nobody was seeing when Boston was struggling forever, got Rick Pitino, and they was just waiting for Tim Duncan, and they got number 3 in Chauncey Billups. I'm sorry, and that didn't work out. And Tim Duncan ended up in San Antonio winning rings, but Tim Duncan absolutely holds like one of the records for the least watched finals in NBA history. Tim Duncan and the Spurs. You wouldn't stick a great player like that up there. No. If you was the league. If you was the league and you rigged the draft, why would you rig the draft so the Clippers could get Michael Olowokandi at number 1? And Golden State would get Vince Carter, then trade him to Toronto for Antoine Jameson. And then Vince Carter could have been number 1 at the Lakers, and that'd have been highlight showtime with Kobe next door. Why do you rig the draft so Chicago gets Elton Brand, Vancouver gets Steve Francis, he doesn't go, and Charlotte gets Baron Davis, and the Clippers get Lamar Odom full? Did you rig the draft so New Jersey could get Kenyon Mott? Huh? You see what I'm saying, y'all? How you know who the fuck is good? You don't know who good. You don't even know who good to rig the draft. This my favorite one. Was the draft rigged so Washington could draft Kwame Brown, nigga? For everybody think the draft rigged. Did they rig the draft so we could draft Kwame Brown? The Clippers get Tyson Chandler. Atlanta get Paul Gasol. Chicago get Eddie Curry. Jason Richardson go to Golden State. Memphis get Shane back. Do you get my drift? Joe Johnson went to Boston at 10. Shit, Zach Randolph went to Portland at 19. Tony Parker went to San Antonio at 28. Gilbert Arenas went to Golden State at 31 in the second round, y'all. I mean, I don't think I need to keep going on, man. Hopefully I prove to y'all that you don't rig the draft so Yao Ming could go to Houston instead of Chicago or Golden State, where it's a better Chinese population. They was trying to convince him about Houston. It ended up okay for him. But he wanted to go to Golden State. It's not rigged. It'd have been the worst rig in history. Look, you rigged the draft. So did they rig? Look. The people thought the Cleveland draft was rigged. No, the Cleveland was the sorriest team, and they tanked, and they lucked out, and they got the hometown boy. Now, the next year, Orlando got Dwight Coward. That's what I'm saying, man. I just don't see why or how you rigged the draft. 2005, Milwaukee got Andrew Bogut. Did they rig it for that? And then Chris Paul went number 4 at New Orleans. And Darren Williams went number 3 to Utah. Right now, 7-8 kicking his TV saying, LVZ, if you don't shut the fuck up. Hell no, the draft wasn't rigged. So we could draft Andrew Bogut. And they end up with motherfucking Chris Paul at 4. But he still got on his motherfucking Giannis jersey now. Y'all stop laughing. Did they rig the draft so Andrea Bargnani can go to Toronto? LaMarcus Aldridge could get drafted by Chicago, and they trade him for Tyrus Thomas to Portland. Brandon Roy get drafted by Minnesota. He go to Portland. That don't make sense, y'all. It don't. Think about it. Stop worrying about if the lottery is rigged. They did not rig the lottery so Portland could get Greg Oden and his fucked up knees, and Seattle get Kevin Durant. They didn't do that. Nobody rigged the lottery for that. For that to happen, you talking about Kevin Durant now one of the best player in the league. Jeff, you nappy. Look, Jeff, stop hating. Sipping that haterade. Kevin Durant did not go to a place that don't even have a damn team. You know what? Let's rig the league. And then Seattle's going to move. See? Chicago got Derrick Rose that year. It was luck. A lottery. Some years, some bullshit happen. Some years, a nigga in your neighborhood wins the lottery. Look, we won it in 2010. We got John Paul. I was so happy. Once again, they rigged the lottery. What's that bastard's name? Donald Sterling. You got Blake Griffin. You got Blake Griffin. Why they rig it so your racist ass get Blake Griffin? Did they rig it so they can get Kyrie? No. They was sorry because they had Kyrie. And Kyrie and them was sorry too. And they went back the next year and got Deion Waiters at 4. New Orleans got Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis looked just as disappointed as Zion did when he got drafted. Well, I mean, when he saw that he may get drafted by New Orleans. He might pull a Steve Francis. But yeah, man, lottery ain't rigged. And even if it is, what fucking difference do it make? How do you know? Listen to some of these number 1 picks. Yeah, you got an Anthony Davis, but you don't want him in New Orleans. Yeah, you got a Kyrie Irving, but you don't want him in Cleveland. You got a John Wall, and he went right to the right place in Washington. They didn't rig it for us. We've been sorry for a long ass time. Got Blake Griffin. Got Derrick Rose. Where are they now? Got Greg Oden. And he was all of that. So you ain't gonna... Andrea Bargnani. Andrew Bogut. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Nobody rigging for this. Nobody. And then the better players like Kevin Durant and all of them, they end up being number 2s, 5s. Look, the year Derrick Rose was number 1, Russell Westbrook was number 4. Eric Gordon was number 7. Guys that still playing. Brook Lopez, number 10. JaVale McGee. See, look. The year Derrick Rose was drafted number 1. Guys still playing now. Didn't have the injuries our brother had. Then Blake Griffin to the Clippers. Why rig it for them? It didn't even help him. He was just going to go there and linger in obscurity. Recently, they've been getting the number 1 picks right. But a lot of these guys, they ain't all that. Recently, they've been doing good, though. I can't lie. Except Anthony Bennett, of course. And Andrew Wiggins. I forgot he was the number 1. Karl Anthony Towns deserved to be a number 1. But they didn't rig the lottery so he could go to Minnesota. And Ben Simmons is pretty good, but he can't shoot at all. He's pretty good. That's all I'll say. He's pretty good. He's alright, but he's not real. They rigged it so Philly could get Markelle Fultz. I'm done. LV's.